Okay, hi class. So good day. Okay, assalamualaikum. Alright, so for this week, we will proceed with the new topics. Okay, we are still in chapter 2. Okay, chapter 2 is about solving the second order linear differential equation. Okay, so in this week we will learn how to solve the non-homogeneous. Okay, so non-homogeneous. I hope that you are already clear on how to differentiate between homogeneous and also non-homo. Okay, if you still don't know what is homo and non-homo, you may refer to the previous video. Okay, alright. So without further ado, I will start with the. Okay, I will proceed to the method. So to solve the non-homo. Okay, to solve the non-homogeneous, they have two methods. Okay, they have two methods. The first one we call it as undetermined coefficient method. Okay, undetermined coefficient, the first one. The second one is variation of parameter. Okay, variation of parameter. Okay, so there are two methods that you need to know, that you need to learn. Okay, and make sure that you clear or you can differentiate between this method and the second one method, because in the question, kalau soalan tanya, it's already stated which method. So you need to follow lah. You need to follow what method that you ask. Contohlah kalau the question ask you to solve by using undetermined and you answer by using variation, even though your answer is correct, but you didn't get any marks for it. Okay, because you totally wrong. You use what we call the wrong method. Okay, so make sure you clear on that. So in this video we will start first with the undetermined. Okay, undetermined coefficient method first. Okay, so okay, I will list down first the steps. Okay, at the same time you can refer to the slide also. Okay, because they have one table that is important for this method that you need to refer. Okay, so that table, I think you can refer to the slide lah. Okay. Alright, so for the method of undetermined, so there are a few steps, right? So step number 1. Okay, I will write first the steps. Okay, so the step number 1 is you need to find the general solution. Okay, the general solution YH. Okay, means that the general solution here is the things or the equation or the solution that you find like we do for homogeneous. Okay, if you still remember, for homogeneous they have 3 steps three steps lah kot. And then you will find the general solution by using table, right? So this general solution means refer to that one lah. Okay, alright. So general solution YH is for homogeneous. Okay, for homogeneous, even though now we are doing for non-homo, but the first step here is for homogeneous. Okay, step number 2. Okay, we will choose suitable for of YP. Okay, this is YH. Okay, this is YH. Just now is YH, now is YP. So YP is stand for particular solution. Okay, particular solution. So this is what I mean just now, yang I need you to refer to the slides, because in the slide they have a table. So we will choose a YP from that table. Okay, so you may refer to that table. Okay, particular solution. Okay, step number 3. We need to find YP prime and YP double prime. YP, okay, YP, not Y. Kalau macam for the previous video, for the previous topic for homogeneous, they also have a YP for initial value problem, is it? But that one is not YP, Y prime. But that one is just a general solution. This is YP. YP means you will get it from here. From step number 2, you get your YP. So step number 3 is you need to differentiate your YP. Okay, YP prime and YP double prime. And the last step, step number 4, we will sum both YP and YH. Okay, so the equation lastly will be Y equal to YH plus YP. So you need to combine both. Okay, right. So this is general steps. A few the steps that you need to know for undetermined coefficient. And for step number 2, just now I said particular solution, you need to refer to the table. So you may refer to your slides, okay? Okay, so I will show you the example of it, okay, through example lah. Okay, I will explain more on this topic through example. Okay, so example 1. So determine a suitable form of YP or particular solution for y double prime minus 2y prime minus 3y equal to 2e negative x. Okay, so this is a equation, and actually the first thing first you need to check is whether this equation is homogeneous or non-homo. Okay, since we are doing for non-homo topics, yes, of course like the non-homo, so you don't need to figure out. But if you get the question for your midterm or for your quiz, for your final, so the first thing first is you need to check whether your equation is homo or non-homo, okay? So basically from this equation, you can see clearly that this is your fx, and your fx is not equal to 0, is it? Because they have 2e negative x, so means that it's not equal to 0. So that means your fx is not equal to 0. This is a non-homogeneous. Okay, so this is non-homogeneous. So now the question actually is a simple equation. Just ask you to find a suitable form of YP. So means that you don't need to do all these steps. So you just do it step number 2. Okay, for this question lah. Okay, for this example 1, you just find out the YP by referring to the table. So actually, yeah, you can refer to your slides, okay? So I just show you the table. Okay, this is the table. Okay, if you can see like this is my textbook. Actually, if you have this textbook also, you can refer to this one. So this is the table 2.2, or we call it table for particular solution YP. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have 7 rows or 7 condition here. Okay, so okay, I want you to refer to your slides. Okay, you find your slides. You find this table on your slides. Okay, so because I will I will explain it through this one. So the first column is a form of fx. Okay, the second column is roots, and the last column is YP. So the YP is from you can get it from this column. Okay, so the first 2 row. Okay, the first 2 row is represent if your form of fx. Okay, tadi your form fx ni lah. Okay, this is. Okay, if your form of fx is in a polynomial. Polynomial means x square plus ax plus x cube, for example. Okay, so it's a equation involved with x square ataupun polynomial lah. So you may search what is polynomial. So this is the form of fx if it's regarding polynomial. And this is the roots. Okay, roots ni macam biasa, macam you cari m square. You find out your characteristic equation, right? So and then you find your m. So this is your m, and this is the answer. So if the form of fx is a polynomial, so you just refer to these two. Okay, the first and second one. If your what we call the fx is regarding exponential, like this. Okay, like our example now. Okay, our example now is regarding exponential. Okay, so you need to refer to these 3. Okay, these 3, which is number 3, number 4, and number 5 row. So which one that we want to choose? Later on, I will explain how. And the last 2 here is if you get your fx in terms of trigonometry, sine or cos. Okay. So dia ada pecahan dia lah, maksudnya you tak boleh simply guna je semua, tak. You kena refer your fx. Your fx is lies in which category? Polynomial, exponential or trigonometry. Okay, then you will take which one. Okay, so okay, back to the polynomial. Okay, polynomial ni pula between 1 and 2. Okay, we will choose the first one if your m1 not equal to 0. Maksudnya mu ataupun root you bukan sama kosong. And m2 not equal to 0 also. Maksudnya maksudnya kedua-dua tu, dua-dua both must be not equal. So you can choose this one as your YP. Okay, but if your m1 is equal to 0, or M2. Maksudnya salah satu lah. Maksudnya MU salah satu tu sama kosong. Salah satu. So you need to use this one as your YP. Dia different, okay? You can refer to your slides lah more clearly. So different. Dia beza lah antara YP yang first dengan YP yang second. Okay. And then if your equation is in term of exponential, then you need to refer your root. Okay. If your M1 is not equal to alpha ataupun A. So this alpha here, we get it from here. We get it from your E power of something. So this A or this alpha is equal with this. Maksudnya A yang sama lah, is represent A yang sama. Okay. So if M1 is not equal to A and M2 not equal to A. N must be both. So this is your YP. Okay, the second one, if your M1 is equal to A or M2 equal to A, which is either one. So this is your YP. And the last one is M1 and M2 equal to A. Both must be equal to A. So this is your YP. Okay. Alright. Okay. So and then the last two here is a trigonometry. If your M1 is not equal to AI, so it's same thing. A here is represent this A lah. Okay. A yang sama dekat sini. Okay. So if M1 is not equal to AI and M2 is not equal to AI, so this is your YP. And the second one, if M1 is equal to AI or M2 is equal to AI, so this is your YP. Okay, it's will, I mean, saya tahu dia agak confusing ataupun tricky kat sini, tapi you can do it. You just do it slowly, okay? So you can refer, you can get it and answer that correctly, okay? So back to our example now, okay? Back to our example. So you refer to your fx. So your fx is polynomial, exponential, or trigonometry. It's a exponential. So exponential, so they have 3 here. Okay, they have 3. So we know that's not exponential. So now we want to find our root. Okay, kita nak cari root lah. So find out your characteristic equation first. Okay, and this equation is equal to 0. Okay, we equal to 0 first. Okay, kita equal to 0. Okay, and then, oh sorry, this is 3. Okay, now factorize it. Okay, so m plus 1 m minus 3. Okay, you can use your calculator. Okay, so you have m1 equal to -1 and m2 equal to 3. Okay, so now back to your table. Because we know this is a trigonometry, so you just refer to column or to row number 3, 4, 5. Okay, okay, just refer to your exponential punya type lah. So now for the first one, m1 is not equal to a. Okay, so now what is your a? What is your a here? Your a here is -1. Okay, your a here is -1. E negative x. So means that your a here is -1. So your m, okay, kalau tengok yang first m1 not equal to a. What is your m1? Your m1 is equal to, your m1 is -1. What is your a1 just now? A1 is -1. So it's equal, right? It's equal. So maksudnya yang first ni tak boleh gunalah, tak boleh. Salah. Okay, the condition number first, yang the first one is not the correct one. Okay, it's not the correct one. So now we move to the second one. Okay, the second one is m1 is equal to a, which is your m1 is equal to -1. Yes, your a is -1. So okay, or m2 is, so bila dia or, maksudnya regarding apa-apa nombor pun tak kisahlah kat sini. Okay, tak kisah, tak ada masalah. They have no problem with the second value because the first one is already fulfilled. Maksudnya what I mean is your n1 is equal to -1, whereas -1 actually is your a. So means that what is your YP? So means that your YP is CXE So simplify, so CXE -x. So you can replace lah a ni with this one -1. Okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe you feel a bit confusing of it, but yes, you can refer to this video again to get it more understanding on this. Okay, because dia agak tricky lah. It's quite tricky and it's quite confusing when it's come to these roots. Okay, I know it. Okay, but you need to do it slowly, and then of course inshallah you can get it the answer. Okay. Okay, so we will stop here only. So because the question is only ask you to find YP. Okay, alright. Okay, so means I think I will use, or I will give you another more example on how to choose YP. I think that's the problem now, ataupun the basic problem for you as for now lah. Okay, so I will proceed it on the next video.